Good morning, Code Community. It's RJ back with another video, so let's get to it. Today's random Mike Schmidt item of the day. 2002 Donruss Diamond Kings, the Mike Schmidt parallel with the white frame. Crowning moment. White framed card. It is not serial numbered like most of the Donruss products are, but interesting. He's carrying two bats there in the picture. Nice artwork. Not Dick Perez this time. I don't know what the name is. Not sure if you can read that signature. I can't. But doesn't look like it's Dick Perez anymore. Let me see. Illustrator Mark Turns. Can you read that? It could be Toomes, Tumes. Anyway, he's the guy who made the picture then. Toomes, I don't even know. But still a very cool looking card to add to my Mike Schmidt collection. And again, this was another one of those pickups from my sudden buying binge in the last few weeks. Today's random baseball item. This is something I've wanted for a long time and finally went ahead and pulled the trigger on. It's a baseball card, but not a baseball card. It's a baseball card, but not a sport card. It's very unique in that regard, and I wanted a PSA 10. I didn't want to settle for anything less on this card, and luckily this is also in the brand new Lighthouse, what they call the Lighthouse holder. I have here for your enjoyment 1991 Score American flag card. Happy Memorial Day weekend to everybody out there. A PSA 10 Score flag card. I've been wanting this for a long time, but I wanted to have it in a perfect 10. Perfect 10 for the American flag. And you can see here, the reason this was done in 1991 is because we were in the middle of the Iraq War, Operation Desert Storm, the first Iraq War with the Bush daddy. And it was General Schwarzkopf, not Arnold Schwarzenegger, but General Schwarzkopf was the guy in charge of operations back then. But we pray for the safe return of all Americans involved in Operation Desert Storm and for peace throughout the world. Well, they all came back safe for the most part. Certainly, I'm sure we lost a few, but peace throughout the world, not yet. But I've wanted this in a PSA 10 for quite a long time, and I'm thrilled to add it to my collection. Again, this is in honor of our Memorial Day weekend coming up, so I hope you enjoyed that. Today's trivia question, in keeping with the theme of other sports on baseball cards. Another very famous card. Monday was basketball. Wednesday was football, so now we're on to hockey. Another very famous card image. 1992 Score. I think this might have been the second year they created something called the Dream Team cards, and it was black and white images of star players in unique or interesting poses. And in this particular case, a future Hall of Fame pitcher was shown on ice skates wielding a hockey stick. So name for me that future Hall of Fame pitcher that appeared in the 1992 Score Dream Team subset in hockey regalia. So that is what your question is. You are playing for an awesome Bryce Harper comic card from last year's Topps. I'm blanking on the name. Topps Archives. I can't remember what this is supposed to be a throwback to. I can't remember what product from Topps in the early days had this kind of a comic on it. Maybe it says somewhere 79, so maybe it was a 79 insert into some Topps product, but 79 TC8. Your Harper, one of the best players in baseball, on the best team in all of baseball at the moment. that is what you're playing for. So if you want to win that card, send me the correct answer to your trivia question. I will include my email in the description below, so email the correct answer. I will include a repeat of the question, and then you'll have today and tomorrow to answer. We'll pick a winner on Sunday, all right? Good luck to everybody on that one. And again, in keeping with my showcase all week long, just showing off a couple new additions to my Mike Schmidt collection from my bit of a buying binge. 2 cards from Donruss Elite, one from 2001, one from 2005, both their Pass the Torch effort for those particular years, Donruss Elite. Interestingly, this one, the later one, I'm going to show you the earlier one before, but the Pass the Torch on the later one really doesn't have him passing the torch to anybody. It just talks about how great he was. This one is the black parallel out of 50, but the Passing the Torch original one from 2001, on the back you will find Scott Rowland. And those two are two of the greater third basemen to ever play for the Phillies. 2 Hall of Fame third basemen who at one time were on the Phillies, numbered out of 500. So that was the Donruss Passing the Torch insert set from the Donruss Elite product. Another awesome Donruss. It's really, in a way, it's Donruss. I think it is. Actually, it says Playoff. I'm not sure if that was a Donruss company. Yeah, it is. It was Donruss Playoff. The 2004 Tools of the Trade. Now, they had a number of these. So there are 2 different pictures of Mike Schmidt on the Tools of the Trade card. One is numbered, where's it number 102, the other is number 103. But these particular parallels are both the 102 version. This one is the blue parallel out of 250. This one technically is the green parallel out of 150, but it's really not green. It's like a slate gray. I don't know why they called it the green. There is a red parallel as well. And both the blue, the green, and the red are available in 2 variations, card number 1 and card number 101 and card number 102. I'm sorry, 102 and 103, excuse me. So you could get the red, the blue, and the green in 2 versions, card number 102 and 103. And then you could get each of those red, blue, or green in a foil version with a different serial number. And then this was set up for signatures or relics, and they have a whole bunch of different, Tools of the Trade had a host of different relic and autograph variations in its product in 2004. And then later on in 2005, I actually prefer the design of the 2004 one. I think it's a lot better than the 2005 design. I just think it looks better, a little more cleaner, crisper. The 2005 version is a little bit more graphic, like some kind of architectural plan kind of a thing. So I'm a fan of this version. Lastly, 2 cards from 2008's Donruss Threads. And there are a number of parallels and inserts for the Donruss Threads, like every product these days. There's rainbow parallels with different serial numbers. There's relic cards. All the relic cards come in multiple versions, multiple colored parallels. There's autograph cards. All the autograph comes in multiple versions and parallels and serial numbers. So 2 new pickups for me on the Donruss Threads. You can see they're both from 2008 Donruss Threads. This is the green foil board out of 250, and this is the the framed version out of 100. So Diamond King's frame out of 100 and green parallel foil out of 250. So again, 2 new additions to my Mike Schmidt run. Like I said, I'm nearing 2,000 total Mike Schmidt cards. Still a far cry from some of the other crazed super collectors I'm aware of and their players, but I'm doing my best, all right? So hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please consider subscribing, commenting, and all that jazz. I really do appreciate it. I love the sport as much as I try my best to support everybody else in this great card community. All right. If you enjoyed that, please consider liking, commenting, and all that jazz. And don't forget to come back on Sunday. We will be doing the trivia recap. I'll definitely have a video on Monday, Memorial Day. Likely be filming that well in advance of Memorial Day. But, you know, that's the way I always do things. So, anyway, come back on Sunday for the trivia recap. Enjoy the rest of your Memorial Day weekend, and I'll see you on Sunday and Monday, all right? Have a great time. Take care.